All right. Well, my name's Eric Morgan, and I founded Organic Approach, and I still work here. But today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about an alternative, natural or organic fertilizer that is a soluble powder and suspendable powder type product. And the reason I felt it was important to develop products like this was because um, shipping is getting pretty challenging. The cost of shipping is going up and up and up. Fuel costs are going up and up and up, so on and so forth. And Soluble powders, you can get a lot of bang for your buck out of a soluble powder. Okay, um, so in a product like this, I can have 2 pounds of this product up to 8 pounds of this product in 100 gallons of a tank mix, and that is going to be quite sufficient. Okay, the 2 is on the low end, the 8 is on the high end. So say 4 pounds in the middle or 5 pounds in the middle um, in 100 gallons of mix. So, that's like 1 pound in 20 gallons of mix. So now you can break that down further for, 1/20th of a pound, or just say 1 ounce, because there's 16 ounces in a pound. 1 ounce can give you uh, a gallon or a gallon and a quarter of mix, 1 ounce. And it costs a whole lot less to ship. And the neat thing about a soluble powder or suspendable powder, it's kind of both in this case, because I have suspendables and solubles. Um, but the suspendables stay up in suspension very nicely once you mix it. And the solubles obviously are soluble, so they just stay in solute. Uh, and The other thing is that it has an indefinite shelf life as long as you keep the bag sealed, okay, in between uses, so humidity doesn't get in there and whatnot. Um, it can freeze, it can sit in heat, it can sit in the sunlight. I don't know why someone would sit it in the sunlight, but it could. Um, and The product's not going to go bad, and it's going to be there when you're ready for it, okay? So and it took me a couple years to put these together because I really wanted to think about how I wanted to pull it off. And in all honesty, I this is already a good product, and I can see that in 1, 2, and 3 years, I will have this formula just getting better, better, and better. And that's because I have all sorts of dreams of what I want to do. But to make it a simple, short story here, we have this is Encourage. It's called Encourage. It helps to encourage good, healthy growth. It's an 11-0-4 analysis. Um, so we have 2 versions of Encourage. We have Encourage 100% all natural, and then we have Encourage certified organic. Honestly, they are very, very similar to one another. The only difference is one ingredient in the certified organic. Just one of the ingredients had to be certified organic, and that is not in the all natural. So I made both because there's a pretty good cost difference, like a 20% increase in price just for that one certified organic ingredient. So, um, but really all you need to do is put it into room temperature water, stir it, shake it, and you're good to go. Okay. When I have contractors that are using large amounts of it, I tell them sometimes it's good to pre-mix it in like a 5-gallon pail with a drill and a little painter's paddle bit attached to the battery drill, and then just use some warm water and turn the drill on, get the warm water swirling around, and then pour the Encourage product right into that pail. Beauty. It just works really well. And then take that pail and dump it into your big tank, and you're good to go. So whether I'm talking with a homeowner who would buy a 1 pound bag or a 3 pound bag, and a 3 pound bag is a lot for a homeowner, okay? I mean, it really is a lot, okay? You have to have a really big victory garden for that, okay? But I've got, I don't know if you can see it, but down below the small bags, I've got bulk boxes that are 44 pounds apiece. So the contractors or the farmers or the golf courses or the tree care companies, they'll use the 44-pound boxes. But then we have in between sizes as well. And what we did was we packaged all these packages so that they would be able to go into USPS flat rate shipping parcels. So whether you have a small flat rate box or a padded flat rate envelope, like a 1 pounder would go into a small flat rate box. A 3 pounder will go into a padded flat rate envelope. And then we have a 10 pounder of Encourage 11-0-4 fertilizer, whether it's organic certified or it's all natural, excuse me. Um, yep. So the 10 pounder fits in a medium flat rate box, and the 18 pounder fits in a large flat rate box. So the whole point was to give the consumer a large variety of choices and to make the shipping as cost effective as possible for the amount of product that they are getting, okay, the consumer is getting. So 1 pounder, 3 pounder, 10 pounder, and 18 pounder. They fit in all flat rate packages. So they're going to go from to Pennsylvania, to Texas, to Michigan, to Ohio, to Alaska, to Hawaii, same flat rate price. And so the objective was to give people all over the country the ability to access this product and to access a lot of different package sizes depending on what their needs may be. And the 44 pounder, that'll ship through one of your normal parcel carriers like UPS or FedEx. Because it just doesn't, it's too much to fit in a flat rate box with the United Postal Service. So again, back to the whole point, it's a soluble powder and a suspendable powder combined and formulated. And this product will give you the fertilizer options for all natural or for certified organic. It's an 11-0-4 analysis, and it works very well. You can spray foliage with it, and you can actually water the plants with it. The only thing I would caution is that most of our products are formulated to some extent or another with soluble humate powder. And there are all sorts of reasons for that. But if you are watering, say, into a potted plant on a patio and it overflows, it could leave a little brown stain. It's not permanent, but it's quasi-permanent in the fact that you would need to move the pot and let the sun bleach it out, or water, rinse it off right away, if that were to happen. But the humate is in there for a reason. It sequesters the nitrate in the formula, stabilizes it so it doesn't leach, run off, or volatilize. So we're actually stabilizing the product for you so you get an even better result using even less material. So it gives you more bang for your buck, and it makes the product itself more gentle on the plants, and you need less of it. And because it's a soluble powder formula, you can have an indefinite shelf life. I think we're batting just about 1,000 right now on a product like this. So if you have questions, you're of course always welcome to call. We like phone calls, believe it or not. We're not like other companies that way. We'll do the best we can to answer. If we're all tied up, we'll get back to you. But it's Eric Morgan, it's Organic Approach, and thank you for joining me today. And hopefully we'll bring you more on this later as we get better and better with this product.